I agree. I think EG have to be the heavy favorites. Maybe a little bit of ATK as well, with Bowden and Swisher really popping off lately. But TRK is going to pop the first kill. Viz does answer attack nicely. Jonji and Connector playing a bit of a dangerous spot against the Glocks is going to fall down. DJ with one more return to peek at a 3v3. But the A side's pretty undefended. The bomb can go down. Pace is going to shut down the cat push, though. Two great headshots, leaving it all down to DJ, who's very good on the pistols. Has to really show up now. Peeked out once by IDK. Barton for the second swing, and the combo between the two will finish him off. 1-0 to start things off.
Nation roster, and there were two players that had to bite the bullet, and Barton was one of them.
Yeah, that's just a bit unlucky for Barton, but he gets a chance to prove himself again on Team 1. That's some good damage, though, from Jonji. Ponalone pops up on top of Ticket Booth and takes down TRK. EG starting to post a good, strong defense, but around the smoke, I don't know how Pesadello saw Ben, but Ponalone swinging around aggressive, playing like he does, taking those fights, getting those kills. Nice swing from Jonji through the smoke as well. Smoke criminal striking, and now it's all down to IDK on a Mac 10. One more kill. Actually, if it makes us 2. That could have been a lot more expensive and a lot more dangerous, but only 2 casualties, not too bad. Up and force Ponalone, an uncharacteristic miss, but DJ, I don't know what TRK is looking at there. Has to know DJ's right in the ladder room corner. Ends up getting a hat trick, and Ponalone will not miss the second time. DJ with the quad and EG. Ponalone hyper aggressive through apartments, and Barton has gone by him. The Molotov will kind of make the noise, the sound cue happen. They have to know he's there. The spray's coming in. Viz knows somebody's in kitchen. Ponalone tossing in further utility and still keeping an eye. Barton burning into the peak, and Pone's not able to hit that shot, trying to get out of dodge. He will have to fight his way through, and he does knock down the first pin. Maluk with the bomb behind that smoke will cross forward, but Ponalone has decided he wants nothing more to do with that. Gets hit with the molly and actually gets hit by ADK of Catwalk, as Maluk helped out with the Molotov coming up from apartments. Viz stuck on site, has DJ coming in as well as Ben for rotations, but Team 1 have pumped the brakes here. They're holding off, and they're waiting to see if they can catch anybody else in rotation like the Rabble.
No.
Oh, Jonji, but he takes too long. Maluk spins around, hits the headshot, and that could torpedo everything EG had, unless Ben can hold off the cross. But they're starting to rotate back towards A. It's a perfect read, and they got a cross. Pace has got the angle. Team 1 in full control.
Oh my goodness, Jonji, I can't believe he misses that opportunity. He had all the time in the world, and then he whiffs on the shots and then gets flicked on by Maluk. Ben Lee does get the headshot onto IDK, follows up on GRK and gets a third onto Maluk. The IGL popping off again, leaving Pace on in Island, and DJ will take care of business that he gets, and now he could cause a lot of trouble for them if he goes in on the flank. But the thing is, he decides to go towards a ramp. It's still information gain though, right?
Yeah, I mean, it's a lot of information gained, and he's just going to go on the flank again. There's no reason he doesn't. Viz is getting a free kill. IDK running through with the bomb. That's a bit of an issue. Barton trying to get a refrag actually will get stopped by DJ. The team cohesion right now out of EG, everyone holding an angle. That's a good double from Maluk, though. That turns the tide. Look at Pesa. He's in from behind. He's all the way in through market, and he's about to punch some tags. Ben doesn't spot him. Viz has been spotted as well. Maluk might be low on health, but he's hitting the shots. Ponalone's up into the scope of Maluk, but 1-1 for Ponalone. Around the arch, tosses the nade, his position already known, does a little bit of chip, but he spots out Pesa, takes a little bit of damage, just about equivalent on both sides. But who's going to win this law of equivalent exchange? Pesa trying to get that plant down, low on time, has to stick, and Ponalone will wait for him to punch those digits and let that timer tick. Has the kit, has the op. Has a general idea of where Pesa can be. It's all going to come down to a matter of timing if he's watching the right angle at the right time. Just misses the shot. He spots him out. But this is where Pesa can really win the round if he makes the right move. Pone swap to the AK. Pesa trying to jump up on logs. Walking into Ponalone's angle. Has the shot. I don't think Ponalone was ready for that one. That was a good repositioning from
I think it's more problematic for Team 1 to lose a situation like that, given the score, than it was for EG.
Oh, yeah. And economically, too. I mean, look what they have now. It's a half buy with an AK, Tech 9s, a P250, and a Deagle. And down goes one. Jonji just tapping away. No, never mind. He's going to get taken down by Barton. I thought he had the second kill. The flashbang came in clutch. If the bomb plan comes through for Team 1, they can make a round out of it, holding the line, but they're going to jump across the smoke, giving the kill over to Ben, who does get traded, but Pone's coming through. Viz is here. The bomb's not down. And wait, hold up. What? What? How How are teams winning these rounds where they're down?
IDK's thinking about coming out of Palace here, and Viz will be there to greet him. There is some presence from Maluk as well. Ben and Jonji are going to take some damage here. I'm not sure if that was utility or not, but either way, Maluk tries to come through. IDK at the same time. There's Viz taken down. An opening here, potentially. Jonji flicking back and forth, trying to spot out a target. And he doesn't see anyone just yet. Good flashbang through him. Barton's kind of isolated, but there's no peek there. Now it's there. Jonji finds him. That's the bomb and probably the round. Maluk in a 1v4, and he's just going to hightail it the heck out of Dodge. He wants to try and at least get a frag before he retreats. And yeah, Jonji's going to go back and forth trying to bait out the shot, and he's doing a pretty good job of that. But this one should be over.
Oh.
Okay.
That was a bit... They know what this kind of a playstyle looks like, and they're ready for everything Team 1 have to throw at them. They've spotted the secondary player in towards Connector. Jonji is taken out, but IDK actually able to double down from Connector, making this one a 3v3. Only one player on the A side. That's Ben, and he's got one with a nade. Has the op, not taking the shots. Kind of stuck between a rock and a hard place. He is going to be boiled and finished off by the AK of Barton, but the bomb is down in middle, and time is not on his side. His health also fleeting as Punalone hits him in the leg. 10 seconds. There's no way he's able to get the bomb, get back to site, and plant. It's 10-5 if they don't peek. If they don't peek. Run, Josh, run.
Please run. Okay. There we go.
This is where the issue starts for EG. If they can't get that bomb down quickly, never mind. Maluk's gone. This should be their round.
I don't know. Honestly. Given that first half, I'd say it's too early to say whether or not EG have this one in the bag, especially considering the bomb hasn't been planted yet. TRK is still hanging around market. I believe his positioning is known. And no plant yet, in fact. EG going to fake it. Finally, Ben Leak going to stick bomb to dirt. TRK comes around the corner, and he almost gets taken down. But not quite yet. Still alive. Got the kit, so he has time here to go for a methodical retake. There's a nice little tap to the head of Viz, but he can't get the follow-up onto Ben Leak, who didn't necessarily get the fast pace play yet. And it looks like Jonji's eventually going to push out here. In fact, that smoke might slow him down a little bit. He does have visibility around the corner. Here comes the flashbang, though, and the push from Jonji. He's looking at her palace. The flash is good. Pone setting him up perfectly. Now it is going to be a 4v3, though, for Team 1 as they get a couple of frags. The IGL for EG is going to shine once more and even things out, along with help take control here of this A site with the utility. Team 1 have 2 players coming through from CT to try and retake this, but IDK is on the other side of the map on Cat with a smoke blocking him off, and TJ catches him off guard from below.
That's a nice pick. A4 out for Barton. Going to try and get at least one opening. Hits the headshot on the band, but there's a nice swing from Ponalone around default. Maluk with the op in a 1v2. Pincered from 90-degree angles. Splits the difference, goes at 45, walks around the smoke. Ponalone into the open, though. Crouches around.
In fact, have enough money with the full loss bonus coming through to get the A1S. So it's going to be 2 A1Ss, an A4, and the AWP here for Team 1. Their last chance, backs against the wall to stay in this one. And EG are just going to charge into us. It's only defended by 1 player. TRK does manage to stay alive for 1 frag, but Viz comes out with the immediate trade. Maluk trying to come into the action, and he does with Pesa. That makes it a 4v2. EG getting a little bit careless here, trying to secure the victory quickly.
But we have seen 4v2s go the way of the 2 and not of the 4 so far, John. And Ponalone with a jump very aggressively. Lucky to get out of there alive, actually. Jonji in towards ladder room, though, taking a long-range fight with the op of Maluk. Now swinging back towards Catwalk, where he knows IDK is. Takes a reload, trying to bait the peek in. IDK blind, falls back towards Get Right. Into the open, but the headshot not coming forth for Jonji. Instead it comes through for IDK. Op 1v4 for Ponalone, probably not going to happen here. Falling back into underpass, going to try and stay alive. Probably... If that smoke's not thrown top middle, there's no way Maluk expects the player underpass. But Jonji's going to run onto site, plant in the open, put the bomb out, trusting in his teammates with full faith. That is full risk, but full reward for EG as the bomb goes down. Barton brings it to a 3v3, though. Maluk getting chipped away. Ponalone up on Tetris, scoped in towards CT. Not going to take a pop shot, though. Going to wait for the push to come through. Dodges the flashbang and goes back towards the side. Jonji hurt. Waiting around it towards Sniper's Nest, walks through the murder hole, and meets his maker at the hands of Barton. Viz.
What?
V3, none V3, as Maluk, IDK, and Barton all come through to take this one back. Team 1. What is that, 3 in a row now? Making this one closer and closer. EG probably primed for a timeout.
Yeah, I mean, John's going to come through again here, eats a nade, and then gets spotted out by Pesa because I guess the trajectory of the nade threw him off, or clued him in to the fact that Jonji was there. Now the man advantage early here for Team 1, but EG almost evens it out. IDK gets tagged by Pone, survives, and just happy that he gets the chance to back off here and support Barton onto this B site because it could have been evened out at a 4v4 there. And again, Pone, so unlucky. This time, it is the vent that absorbs enough damage for Maluk to survive with 2 HP. Oh,
that's brutal.
I mean, it's also brutal they lost that 3v3 in that way, too. Not getting a single frag right. Anyway. Sorry, I'm back.
Maluk's gonna burn to the Molotov, so there we go. The damage comes 3v3, and Viz makes it a 3v2. Now EG looking to try and win from down a couple of players. That's exactly how this game has worked, hasn't it, John? You win the 2v or the 3v5s, and they're gonna hold it, they're gonna win it, they're gonna sweep it. 16-8 connector, getting ready like they want to look towards that B take, but Barton with a quick response will open things up for Team 1. And now maybe EG are thinking of an A hit because B has been put on lockdown. Oh.
Yeah, that was a nice attempt there. Pesa does manage to flick around and find Pone alone, but Viz gets the response onto him. So there's the space gain back and towards the B site. The thing is, DJ is on notice here at 1 HP. Viz down to 83, and Jonji the only full HP player. So it's going to be tough for them to get into this site as Team 1 are reinforcing B. 3 players waiting on the other end. Jonji goes down. TRK is going to get a second one onto DJ, and only Viz left standing in a 1v3. So Team 1 trying to get off on the right foot here on overpass. To note, Austin. Oh, sorry, go ahead.
No, go ahead.
I was just going to say that EG have only played this map once against Team 1 over 2022, and it was in February that they played it, and they did manage to get the win, and Viz is going to get a frag onto IDK. Keeps hope alive here.
Keeps hope alive, and it's a 1v2 now. Granted, they are sitting on the bomb like hens on an egg, sharing one collective egg, but it is a very good setup nonetheless. It's one that definitely can work here for Team 1. If they don't give Viz the isolated 1v1 duels, they're not trying to, but they are! Still, TRK is able to win it out in the end, but a ding opportunity. Back towards Long, has a good angle. Smoke will bloom on his angle. He'll take a shot and fade away. Molotov to clear out. Truck, a push from IDK does a lot of damage. Not quite a kill. The bomb can go down here in a 5v3, but as we know, 5v3s are not safe.
No, they're not. And Barton's going to get that shot onto Jonji to make it a 4v3. ASL looking for an equalizer here. Viz right behind the smoke. The fade will probably favor him. Unless Pesa falls back here, and maybe they're going to call for the save at this point. Yeah, they couldn't find a frag soon enough and decide, you know what, we got an op, we got an AK. Let's just back off here and keep that alive for another round because EG are going to strike back here and not allow Team 1 to find a third. Their buy-up is good with the Galeals here, and they will take their first. Interesting little tidbit here that I just noticed, actually, is that Pone Alone's hydroponics thing is called hydroponic, which I find to be, yeah, I love it.
Towards the B site, trying to draw those rotations. And here comes a push. Jonji on the lurk is taken down. And IDK gets the one as well. Maluk swings, trades out Pone alone. It's a 4v2 in the favor of Team 1. No real responses back from EG, aside from that one kill. Maluk in the open, though. DJ to deny, but the smoke's not there for jump up, and he's wide out in the open. Barton trying to capitalize. 3 HP, though. DJ has a nade. If he drops that down towards jump up, Barton is a dead man. The smoke now coming in towards jump, but the bank pushes here from Pesadillo, clearing up towards site, takes a dink, but DJ's 1 HP. That nade will do it, though. That nade finishes off 1, 2 more to find, and 1 is a one-shot. Headshot required, nothing doing. They double swing it well. Good work there, but it's a 3v3.
I mean, it makes sense.
It does,
yeah.
It does.
I like the delay because he hears the footsteps towards the AK. Yeah, no, good angle here from Pesa around the smoke, and he looks away at the wrong time. Now he's going to get overloaded with bullets, potentially. Does manage to fall off and survive with 22 HP. Bomb going to get planted. This is so risky, but it works out because Pone is watching the top of the dice box. Ben gets Barton right before that, and all of a sudden the round is flipped on its head. Maluk, the last one standing, they just could not hold on to that A site.
No, they couldn't. It was, I think, a bait plant to try and push out the peaks.
On the other end from EG. It doesn't connect for any damage. It does give information to Team 1 to let them know that they're in the vicinity. Ben Lead engaging here with that A1S, goes down to 19 HP. He will be calling for the reinforcements, but look at this. They got 3 players converging, and IDK gets the first one.
And they're still heading for this big fight. One kill comes back, but Jonji takes a dink. Barton's taking all the map control out towards B.
This is so dangerous.
DJ gets flanked from behind. He's spraying away on the B side proper. He's going to get shut down. Viz coming in, expected by both Barton and TRK. They can double swing him. No, they're going to go one by one. TRK waiting for a push, but Viz is hurt. He knows he's here, and he's not going to take too much damage off of that engagement. The last 2 EG players trying to go for the B plant, I would assume. Viz clearing it out, and a Molotov towards short is good. Pone alone getting that bomb down. Is Viz going to go for that heaven? But it's not planted for heaven, so is he just going to sit there and hold? He's going to go into heaven, though. Clear it out, I guess, and just hope that Pone alone stays alive, because it is not planted for
They have a nade.
They do have a nade, but that's even better. That kill. It's huge. And IDK, the one who started it all, has to end it 1v2. He has not found anybody. Time's running out. No kit. He's got to run.
I think he wants to bait out some kills, maybe try and drag a few players down with him, but no, it's not going to happen. Pone alone.
It's success against EG right now. We're having a lot of trouble holding off that fountain push. You put 2 guys in, you put a bit of utility. You get yourself an opening double kill almost every single round until EG are able to adapt. Even now, the map control still yields 1 kill. The rotations are up towards A, and they're flooding back. And there's still 5 HP on Ben, 28 on Pone alone. That's a lucky kill to AG. But a trade back from DJ. Pace go over on top of dice box. He's done this a few times. Finally traded back. 3v2. The bomb not yet down. That's huge from Viz, though. Viz is putting in a lot of work this map. Had a bit of a quiet mirage as he was the B anchor. But now it's his time to shine on T side overpass.
Yeah, good job by Viz. As he's got another multi-kill round here. TRK, the last one standing, and given the way this game has gone, like we've said many times before, you cannot count out the lone player in these types of clutch situations. TRK is going to try and go for it, but this time Viz has the answer.
This is a recurring problem that shouldn't be a problem for EG, and it's almost bringing me Riot Squad vibes back in their series against INTZ, where they lost the series because they couldn't win an anti-eco.
That's a long time ago, sir.
It is a very long time ago. It's coming up on its 3rd-year anniversary. But the same thing just rings true. They weren't able to win an anti-eco, and it cost them a series. This time, though, the bomb is ticking, and Ben wins a critical duel. There's already been damage in the base as well. That's huge from Ben as he swings around from truck, but he is put down. Pone alone's op finds the mark, and it's all left onto TRK now. Trying to get onto the site and stick the bomb. He's on it now. Oh, he's not. He's trying to fight, but he doesn't have time. No, he gets the kill, but what does it matter? It's 9-5. 9 on T side. And man, are you gonna say you don't understand why they're peeking 1 by 1?
Yeah, exactly. I don't understand why you're sending one player out there without any type of committal to actually taking the site. Send them all at once. Go 4 players into the site. What is going on here for EG? Anyway, look, they still got a chance to pull this off, but it's going to have to be a 1v1 as Ben Lee finally takes down the terror that is TRK, who had a quad kill. The thing is, I don't think he's going to have any clue that Barton's coming from this direction. He's looking into Monster and now has positioned himself in Canal. That's actually a really good spot to hold because he has 0 info. Barton trying to clutch out the 1v1 and keep EG off of double digits. Tries to throw a Molotov and then fakes a defusal, swings around pillar, and Barton is good for it. Team 1 clutch it out. A 6th round secured as we head to the break. Here for Team 1. Still the retake to worry about. And oh, Pesa's watching walkway and takes down Ben Leet with a laser precise shot from the USP. Maluk peeking around, he's got the info. Barton supports him, and now Pesa's going to drop DJ. This is all Team 1 here in the opening pistol round. They've actually been very good on their pistols. DJ going to get the response here, and then Pesa and TRK strike back on Ponalone and DJ, making it a 3v3. Janji's kind of stuck here, gives away the audio cues, misses his shot, and now Barton's got a beat on him, but he can't take him down. How does Janji even get out of the smoke and find that frag? I do not know, but it is going to be a man advantage very briefly, potentially here for EG, because the feet are showing under the smoke, and finally, yes, TRK does indeed find the trade to make it a 2v2, and look at this. Both EG players here at Dumpster are going to try and push out before the bomb is planted. I kind of like the idea here, with time ticking away, trying to delay it from going down.
But no utility makes life a lot harder for EG. That smoke is kind of a double-edged sword. That's a big kill, and TRK taken down low. It's all on Ben Leet's shoulders. He had a very good clutch mirage, and he backs away, giving time to TRK. This is such a smart play by Ben. And he just peeks around when he knows TRK has to plant.
Engagement, so that will give the advantage to Team 1. Janji peeking around here at a good time, and he's going to get nothing. IDK gets the headshot onto Janji. Ponalone isolated now, and the Molotov manages to find Pesa. Now he's got the support of DJ over from truck side, and makes it the man advantage again. Time is ticking away here for Team 1, and I'm not even sure it's going to matter, because the bomb has been dropped, and Barton will be the last one standing. He'll just go for the save, but I mean, I thought the play from Janji was good, but the fact that he doesn't get any frags off it is crazy.
Yeah, it's a bit...
Look, Janji's going to run through a Molotov here. Doesn't take much damage from it. Actually, this is the right play because he's into the smoke. They have no idea he's here, and he has a perfect flank. I mean, if he gets these 2 frags, the round is over. There's one. Maluk doesn't even realize it. No calm! Come on! You got to calm that, Barton! Maluk had no idea that Janji was behind them. Maybe Barton didn't know either. Either way, 4v2 in favor of EG. Bends them through the smoke and ends up going down to IDK, who pushes through it. So a 3v2 with Team 1 having some space. The thing is, Austin, they left the bomb behind. I think that Janji spotted it out too.
I think he has. But what makes a big difference too is that Janji didn't get spotted through the smoke. He makes it through there clean. He gets a free double. I don't know why Maluk doesn't have a comm there. That was a couple of picks going the way of Team 1, but Ben trades one back finally for EG. Maybe they can build around and a victory out of this one. Still, Janji on the back has a double if he sprays it right. It's belabored, it's messy, but he's able to convert it. Man advantage back to EG. A nade goes in, does 1 point of damage onto Maluk, or rather onto Barton, who has a scout. And Janji's just going to throw some utility, try and get out of this alive, but Barton knows exactly what's happening. He trades it back, and it's all down to Viz now in a 2v2 or 2v1. He does not have a kit, but he does have the bomb, and he spots out the shoulder of Maluk, but Maluk has the op, and the one shot wins the duel. Maybe a little too late, but if there's a little bit of life, 6 rounds in a row is definitely doable. Barton needs a headshot, but he's taken down the double push. Ben around the chain link brings it to a 4v4, but it's an A-site take, and there's a 5-7, the only gun to defend the site proper.
I mean, 5-7 can be pretty lethal at close range, and that's what the fight they're going to give Janji here. I like the idea because they saw 2 EG players pushing up aggressive towards speed, but there's DJ onto Maluk. Janji's going to have a backstep. No! IDK takes him down, and then TRK finds DJ. 3v2 advantage for Team 1. Viz is trying to make it a 2v2, and he does. Almost gives his team the man advantage, but cannot convert the spray transfer onto IDK. It's all up to Ben Leet. The IGL gets the first, looking for the second onto IDK. Does he spawn him? He does! Ben Leet, another hero clutch. He steps up to the plate and hits a home run. 16-10 in favor of EG. They will close this one out. No more rounds needed.
What a play from Ben.